Jessii Vee, and as you can tell by the title of today's video, today I'm going to be talking about all the weird and creepy times that the Simpsons show predicted the future. I can't even tell you how many years this video has been requested by you guys. Like years. And the reason I've been avoiding it is because, to be honest, I have never seen The Simpsons. I know. It was a super popular show through the 90s, through the early 2000s. It still is, but back then it was like majorly popular, and that's when like I was growing up. And my parents actually never allowed me to watch it when I was super young. They thought it was just like inappropriate for me. And obviously when I got older I could have watched it myself, but I just didn't have the interest. But I know a lot of people love the show, and there's always so many conspiracies surrounding it, especially the ones about how the show predicted the future. So I'm gonna be talking about some of those times, and honestly it is mind-blowing. But I just wanted to give you a heads up that I had never seen the show, just in case I say anything wrong. I really don't mean to. By the way, last time I'm going to mention this, but I do have a new backdrop behind me. It is Hogwarts. We love Hogwarts. If you would like to win it, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, so my Jessii Vee channel, turn on your notification bell, and then head over to my two Instagram accounts. One is my main Jessii Vee, and one is our YANA Instagram called YANA_group. Follow them both, and then go and DM me on my main Instagram, Jessii Vee, and tell me what quote inspires you the most. It could be a quote from a movie, a book, a poem, your parents, something you made up. Literally any quote that inspires you, send that to me, and that's how you will be entered to win. And I'll be announcing the winner in a couple weeks, and that winner will also have their quote posted on the YANA Instagram account. So double the wins. Anyways guys, without further ado, let's jump right into today's video. The Simpsons have been running for over 30 years, so it's inevitable that some themes that crop up in the show might occur in real life, but some of the plot lines are eerily close to events that have happened throughout the world. So first we have the three-eyed fish. This is from season 2, episode 4. In this episode from 1990, Bart catches a three-eyed fish named Blinky in the river by the power plant, which makes local headlines. And then in real life, more than a decade later, a three-eyed fish was discovered in a reservoir in Argentina. And what was super strange about this finding is that the reservoir itself was fed by water from a nuclear power plant. So how weirdly similar is that? Also, does anyone else find this three-eyed fish from The Simpsons to be super cute, or am I just weird? I like alien sort of stuff. All right, next we have the censorship of Michelangelo's David. This is from season 2, episode 9. An episode from 1990 titled Itchy and Scratchy and Marge showed Springfieldians protesting against Michelangelo's statue of David being exhibited in the local museum, calling the artwork obscene for its nudity. Now, this statue is like iconic. I'm sure everyone has seen it. I studied it in art school, and yes, it is nude. It is a nude statue, like most statues from that time were. But what's crazy is that this censorship sort of became true back in 2016 when Russian campaigners voted on whether to clothe a copy of the Renaissance statue that had been set up in central St. Petersburg because they thought it was just indecent to have like a nude statue lying around. But the thing is, like, that was the art from the time. I think you could like separate art from like weird nudity, you know? All right, then we have the letter from the Beatles. This was from season 2, episode 18. In 1991, an episode of The Simpsons saw the Beatles' Ringo Starr diligently answering fan mail that had been written decades ago. And then in real life, in September of 2013, 2 Beatles fans from Essex received a reply from Paul McCartney to a letter and recording that they had sent the band over 50 years ago. Then we have the Siegfried and Roy tiger attack. This was from season 5, episode 10. The Simpsons parodied entertainers Siegfried and Roy in a 1993 episode where the magicians are viciously mauled by a trained white tiger while performing in a casino. Now, these famous Las Vegas magicians and entertainers were pretty big back in the day and well known for performing with animals, specifically tigers. But then in 2003, they were actually attacked in real life during a live performance that they were doing in Montecore, and it was one of their white tigers that attacked them. Now, Roy lived, but he sustained really bad injuries from the attack, but people were just so creeped out how this was predicted in The Simpsons and then actually happened. Then we have the horse meat scandal. This is from season 5, episode 19. In 1994, lunch lady Doris used assorted horse parts to make lunch for students at Springfield Elementary, and then 9 years later, in real life, the Food Safety Authority of Ireland found horse DNA in over 1/3 of beef burger samples from supermarkets and ready meals, and then they found ground pig in 85% of them. So obviously horse meat is not supposed to be in there. It actually makes me nauseous to even be talking about this. But yes, once again, The Simpsons predicted that weird outcome. Then we have the invention of the shard. This is from season 6, episode 19. In the 1995 episode Lisa's Wedding, Lisa sees a fortune teller that tells her about her life in 2010, including visiting her husband's family in London. And when the skyline of the city is shown, you could see a silhouette of a building that looks like the shard. And that's super strange given that the construction on the unique looking tower didn't begin until 2009 and didn't even open until 2013. So another prediction almost a decade later. Then we have smartwatches, which is also from season 6, episode 19. A lot of predictions in this episode specifically, as you can see. So in this episode, like I said, viewers are transported 15 years into the future to 2010, a time when wristwatch communication technology exists. And obviously smartwatches didn't come out until 2014, I believe, so they were just really ahead of their time for coming up with this. Then we have the discovery of the Higgs boson equation. I'm probably saying that totally wrong too. This was from season 8, episode 1. In a 1998 episode called The Wizard of Evergreen Terrace, Homer Simpson becomes an inventor and is shown in front of a complicated equation on a blackboard. Now, the existence of the Higgs boson, or God particle, a breakthrough that helps explain how everything in the universe has mass, wasn't confirmed by physicists until 2012. But yet, Homer was pictured standing in front of a blackboard with an equation that predicted this mass of the yet-to-be discovered particle. So I think this is the future prediction that like baffles people the most. Like, how is Homer doing this 14 years before it was discovered? Excuse me? And lastly, we have the baby translator. This is from season 3, episode 24. In this 1992 episode of the series, Homer's brother Herb invents a device that translates sounds that babies make into understandable words. So shockingly, in 2017, they actually did come out with an app for that. Developers launched an app called Infant Cries Translator, and for the app, developers recorded 200,000 cries from newborns, and then we're able to translate them, which is super weird. I know there's like translators for like dog barks and like dog cries, and I kind of want to use that on my dogs. Maybe I'll do that for like a vlog video or something. But anyways, those are all of the creepy Simpsons predictions I'm going to be talking about today, but there's literally like 99 more. Like, I could probably make like 2 more videos on this. If you want me to, give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below. And yeah, don't forget, if you would like to win this backdrop, head over to my Jessii Vee Instagram and my YANA Instagram and give those a follow. And I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!